Hey guys, what's up?
Recording.
Happy Friday. It's Danny Russo and Melinda Peters Elliott.
Hi, everybody.
She's been out on vacation leave for the last few weeks.
That's right.
And we
I
had
went to
some.
Jamaica, man.
Is that where you went?
Yeah,
Um,
Jamaica.
how
We go
was it?
every year. I love Jamaica. I love it.
I'm trying to
You were
think if I've ever,
jealous.
huh?
You were jealous.
I would like, yeah, but I mean,
I
it's
told
been
you you could
freezing here.
go.
The minute you got back, it actually got halfway decent, but it was like
I brought,
pretty cold
yeah,
here.
I brought the sunshine.
You brought the sunshine.
I did.
I'm
I
having a
sure
hard
did.
time hearing you.
Oh, no.
Oh, I could turn my speakers up.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway. So, what's happened since you've been gone?
Well, let's see. Where do I start? Well, you hired a warehouse person.
I know we've been so busy and we've had so many
Yeah.
deliveries coming in. I finally feel organized, more
Yeah.
organized.
It's so hard to stay organized. I swear.
I
I
know.
I had a customer call me the other day and she said something about did you get my message? And I was like, no, I didn't get your message. I'm like, how did I miss that? So I do not know. I have a regular email program. I do not have what do you use? You use
Outlook.
Outlook. I don't have Outlook. I've never gotten along with Outlook. Um,
Same, but mine, are you using an old system? Because mine was through GoDaddy. And
that's same.
so they made me switch over a while ago. And
Yeah,
I always,
they made you switch over. They made my husband switch over. I didn't never have to switch over.
what's that system called? Because I can't even remember it. I've been on Outlook for so long now. I actually hated it way back when. And it's
Workspace.
Microsoft 365. Oh yeah, workspace
Uh,
webmail.
yeah, that's what I'm
So
operating off of.
yeah, I started using Outlook and I ended up liking it. Um, we are still in the middle of a shipping crisis. I do know that
Yes.
the
Yep.
whole, I feel like the whole supply chain's about to collapse on itself.
Yeah,
Um,
I agree.
we've been getting
Yeah.
strange emails from companies, vendors saying
Oh, what were the
they're
bullet points of what one vendor said to you the other day in that
one was,
letter?
I should grab that letter. We're trying
You
something new
should.
for the first time where we're going to actually post this
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Yes.
But we're recording through Zoom right now. So you get to see us while we're talking.
Oh my
And
gosh.
hopefully this makes,
Lord help you.
yeah, hopefully this makes us go easier. We don't have to meet and record multiple times.
Right.
You can watch us and watch our
Yep.
podcast as well.
Yep.
Um, but so the bullet points of that email, I want to go get that email almost.
Yeah, you should. You should go get that. I
Okay,
can
talk for a minute.
entertain.
I gotta go find it. You can entertain.
I
Don't
can
do any.
entertain.
Don't do anything that I don't approve of, Ramshada.
It's too early to rum right now. So, yeah, it was funny. Danny and I were speaking this morning about our hand situation. So he's still in a cast from his accident. And I am having trouble with arthritis in the joint of my hand. And it's funny because it's my left hand. Look, my doctor made me put a brace on.
Well, I
So
have
I'm
left
like
mine in the
you.
car, but my hand, you could tell my finger's swollen. I broke my
Oh,
pinky, as most people
yeah.
know.
So,
So yeah, the
yeah.
email that I got about the supply
Yes.
chain, and
Yep.
it's from one of our really good vendors who typically does
Yep.
really, really well with shipping. Sometimes I'll place
Yep.
an order with this vendor, and before I get a shipping notification, the order's
It's
already,
gone.
it's already, they're ringing the doorbell. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Yes.
Um,
Yes. They're really good.
but the president of the company addressed a couple things. So he's saying that our industry is going to be in the thick of it for anything that has to do with the home, inside the home, construction wise,
Mhm.
well into 2022. And they said there's no sign that it's slowing down. The problem is we're having a labor shortage finding contractors, and we're
Yes.
having raw material shortages. Sherwin-Williams was in my office 2 days ago, and they told me that they're running out of white paint. And I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, what would
But
be the
you
shading
said,
white anyways? And I was like, oh, ceiling white. And then
yeah,
I told her, I was like, well, we're also running out of blue. I got an email on
yep,
Monday saying the pigment for blue, oh, it's just a mess. So
it is a mess.
our vendor we're the ones that take the brunt of this because everybody's calling us, where's my order, where's my furniture, where's this, where's that. And it's a struggle during normal times to get people to show up on a job site to get things done when they're supposed to. But
Right.
he addressed three things. One was inventory levels. So I've been noticing things are improving. They're improving rapidly on the West Coast. They're not improving as fast as they are on the East Coast.
Right.
This particular vendor, they have 550 containers on the water. A container is what everything ships in on the boat. But they are telling me that that's double what they would normally have on the water, and that's actually double
Yep.
what they had last year. And last year we were in the thick of it at this time.
Yep.
The second point that they addressed was shipping lead times. I've seen some of our vendors that are really, really good. Some product isn't coming in until August, September, October of next year. So
Yeah, it's
that's
nuts.
really
Never
tricky.
seen anything like this. I mean, we've always had some products that are a year out. I mean,
Yeah.
there's some things that, I mean, especially anything that's custom made, I mean, that makes sense. But we're talking about things that are not custom made, having the custom made, like,
There's something with
and
her
then
behind
some.
you. I just saw Elsa in the shot in the background.
Yes, I have my girls, my
So
doggies come in here.
we've even gotten notifications that they're addressing their customer service and acknowledging that their customer service that's typically on point hasn't been up to par as it normally would be. And
Right.
that's because there's so many orders being placed.
Yes.
And then we
I'm
have the
looking
little
at,
thing called inflation.
oh,
So,
and gas.
I'm
Oh,
going to read this directly
it's
as is. It's a
awful.
short paragraph, but he said, inflation, as we are all experiencing, costs are going up in every direction. The biggest challenge for us is container costs, shipping costs. We're often paying about 5 times what we would normally pay for a container, and we are having to absorb much of this cost. We have no plans to adjust pricing right now, but we will assess the situation at the end of the year. And then the fifth point he was bringing up was product development, and that's making new products, getting new things out there. And because we've had so many travel restrictions, the designers can't get to the factories to monitor what's going on with the products that they're designing. And they're dealing with the factories. Sometimes they're open, sometimes they're closed because of all the COVID restrictions and random quarantines that have been happening. So they're expecting this to go on well into 2022.
Yeah.
And we
So
give out the lead times that are said to us. And I know you had a situation yesterday with blinds, and you were angry because you called one of the big vendors and you called them and you were angry, and what did you tell everybody what you said? Their website said that the blinds would be leaving between.
and I'm checking right now again. Lead time is supposed to be 30. Where to go again?
It was 35 days.
35 days. And they told me it wasn't going to be delivered until the first week of January, which we're sitting at November 11th right now. And that's ridiculous. I'm like,
60.
we're not.
That's 60 days. And are these American made blinds? Or are they made overseas?
Well, a lot of these products are made in Mexico. And so I was talking to the rep yesterday, and he said, well, they're made in Mexico, but they're like, they're floating on the water. And I said, that's funny that you say that, because there's a new term in shipping industry.
Where's my product? Where's my thing? It's floating.
Floating.
It used to be on the water meant that it's traversing traversing the seas.
Yeah.
But now we
But
have this
now
new
it's
status called floating.
floating.
So
Good.
I read something
I
on Monday of this week that said there, as of last week, they had the most ever ships floating off the coast in Long Beach. And that the most they've ever had floating was 10. As of this past Monday, there were 100 ships waiting to be unloaded, and that's like
Oh,
unprecedented.
yeah.
So
Well, this is going from Mexico to Texas, and the waterway there is even
that's
floating.
that's just the
And I
river.
haven't.
It's called
And
that's
I
the
have
river. It's the Rio Grande.
river. Yeah. Well, they're floating there as well.
Yeah,
which
there are
is
ships that
crazy.
come up the Mississippi River.
Aren't there enough people coming across the border we could put them to
Let's not
work
go
down
there.
there?
Let's not go there.
It's like, here, if you want to be an American, go and load these ships. We'll make you American.
Give them a driver's license.
Oh my gosh. So I'm looking at lead times right now. And if you want any kind of blinds, the best blind to order is honeycomb shades or vinyl shutters.
Vinyl shutters. So what shutters
Yes.
are those cheaper? Are those? Do they come in
less
color?
expensive? And they're usually white. They're like white, off-white, like,
I know what you mean.
all those
Snowbound.
things.
Snowbound.
Yeah, that's right.
Um,
Snowbound, marshmallow. So all of the white. And then there are some of the products that are like the products that look like they're Roman shades. They're 6 days, which is amazing. Most of those are coming from Colorado. And the thing not to get right now, I'm looking at these lead times, are woven woods. 53 days.
what is a woven wood?
A woven wood is a product that is like bamboo, or it's wood that my mom used it. I used it for my mom's she shed, and they were white, and then they kind of roll up like a
Oh, do I have that book in my warehouse? Is that by that one vendor?
Yes.
I have them in the
Yeah.
warehouse, I think.
Yeah. So the woven wood, and it can be bamboo, it can be grass, it can be wood that are like sewn together. So they are like,
So
stay
bamboo.
away. Yeah,
This may sound
bamboo
like a stupid
shades.
question. Is bamboo wood?
Yes.
I thought bamboo was more of a plant because it's a more
Well,
renewable and easier to grow than it is.
It is, but it's
Right, I guess there's
super
bamboo.
durable. Yeah. So
I haven't done
don't ever
bamboo
plant.
floors.
I know. Don't ever plant a bamboo plant in your yard, by the way.
Well, it
Or
depends
if you want to get mad at somebody,
on your
give them bamboo, because it grows like wildflower and it has an underground root system. And
but that's
you can't
not
tell.
true. That's not
it
true in
pops up.
Ohio. We can't plant them.
Yes, it is.
So
I have a
remember there
girlfriend in
being
Dayton that had a bamboo forest behind her house, and it had to be excavated out. And
I
she
thought
lives
that
in the
they-
middle of Oakwood, Dayton.
I know what you're talking about. I thought that they I thought that meant I thought that our climate couldn't handle bamboo.
Nope, it can.
Because I remember there was a restaurant, a chain restaurant that opened in Youngstown, and they used bamboo. It was an Asian themed restaurant, and they used bamboo around it. And within the first year, it all died.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's a little more north than here. So yeah.
I haven't done
anyway
much with bamboo.
Bamboo.
So yeah, the supply chain's a mess. Have you been into any stores lately? I have not.
I have. I've been in a lot of stores. I went to Jamaica on an airplane. So I went in and out of.
I've been hearing that the stores are like, the shelves are bare.
I will say, even where was I yesterday? And I was like, oh my gosh, they are so slim here. Oh, it was in the pharmacy at CVS.
Oh, really?
And even those shelves are very, very bare. And I was like,
the CVS by my house seemed pretty full, but I've been seeing
but there were
pictures
a
on
lot
the
of
news.
empty. and a lot of vitamins in Kroger pharmacy, like in the pharmacy area at Kroger, very slim.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I was really surprised. I thought that was kind of weird, but hey, I know I have to make a big announcement.
Wait, before you do that, I want to know one thing. When you came through back to America, how did you get out? Because
Yeah.
I thought the country was closed. I thought the country was closed, and I feel like it just reopened last week. So when you came back in, did you have to go through customs?
Yeah, it was a piece of cake.
It was?
We went through Atlanta. Piece of cake. It was the smoothest customs transition we have ever had.
The one time I've got tripped up was when I went to London years ago, and it took like
Yeah.
2 hours, and that was during a normal, not a pandemic.
Yeah.
But I've been seeing horror stories on the news with
It's been way worse before, and we zoomed right through. So no problems at all. But
did you know America was closed, by the way?
I heard.
I never did. I didn't know that was an option. But
I thought it was to people in certain countries that were out, out.
well, they made a big deal in the news this week, like a British Airways flight and a Virgin America flight took off simultaneously from London Heathrow to celebrate the grand reopening of America. And I was like, wait, what?
That's crazy. Huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. But
I think
can I make my big announcement?
Yeah, you can make your big announcement now. Do you want music for that? Abigail, add music, add a drum roll or something.
Yes. Ta-da. Fine Designs and Interiors is officially 30 years old.
Wow.
Today.
Oh, really? Congratulations.
Yes. Yay.
So you opened that shop 30 years ago?
1991.
Do you want to talk about what you're doing for, are we gonna do a podcast live from there? We had fun. We were doing questions and answers. We were live.
Yes.
Something or other. I have technology now that's going to be really good for us. We're going to do it better this time.
Yes.
We have a wireless microphone kit for 2.
Oh,
good. Plugs into an iPhone.
Oh, that's good.
So
we had so many technical difficulties last year. It was so fun, though.
Your middle name should be technical difficulty.
You're right. Well, that's why I gave birth to 2 older boys that are tech people. One's a networking guy, and the other one is just like in general tech. So that would be good. Yeah. So we have next. The open house is Friday the 19th and Saturday the 20th
of November.
So, yes.
You should we should post this today if Abigail can. And so what did we do for Christmas? Didn't we do a Christmas giveaway from the shop? What was it? London's old Christmas?
It was London's Old Fashioned Christmas. Now that is on Sunday the 21st. No, I take that back. When's Thanksgiving? The 25th?
Elisa's coming to town.
Yay!
Thanksgiving.
So, okay, Old Fashioned Christmas is Sunday the 28th. So we can do this on the 28th, or we can do it on the 19th or the 20th. It's up to you.
Let people know.
And then we're on the Mindy and Michaela show on the 21st.
I think that's this Sunday.
No, next Sunday. So I had to change it.
I totally forgot.
Yeah.
About it.
So
I have it on for this. I have it on for the 14th, this Sunday.
She couldn't do that on the 14th. It's going to be on the 21st.
Oh, I'm glad you're just telling me about this now. Did the time change at all?
She could not know 5:00, and that is iHeartRadio 610 WTVN. That Danny and I will be there, and we're going to be talking about holiday decorating.
Can you tell me where I'm going for this holiday decorating special?
Yes, I will. It's easy. So we're going to be recorded live, like on video. You can see us interacting with Mindy and Michaela in the studio. And then they're going to hear us on the radio. And it's not a very long spot. So better tune in right at 5 o'clock, because radio time is way, way shorter
I
than
know. Speaking of time, do
podcast.
you have any? We usually try to keep these at a half hour, and we're doing this.
Yes.
What time? What's our time on right now? Because I can't. I don't know.
Oh,
Do you know how long we've been on this?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I should have set a stopwatch.
Well,
So yeah, Danny ends up in the most not awkward. I end up in the most odd places. I've been on ESPN radio, and
right.
610 is known as 610 radio is would you call it conservative? It's
6 to 10
AM radio.
WTVN. Yeah, it's AM radio. But the Mindy and
I'm one of the only
Michaela
people that
show
listens
is
to
different.
AM radio.
I know.
And I don't
No,
know.
you're not, because Crystal we listen to it at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good information.
I don't know why my aunt, when I would go to on summer vacation, I would go stay at my aunt's in Indianapolis, and she would always turn on the news at a certain time, and whatever time that was, she'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna put the news on." So now I'm like, oh, it's almost 9 a.m. Let me put the news on. I got to put my 6:10 on and see what's happening.
Yep, you got to stay up on it. So anyway, but yeah, it's Sunday the 21st. So the following Sunday on, but the old-fashioned Christmas is 2 to 6. I don't know why they did the middle of the day. It always used to be the Monday after Thanksgiving from 6 to 9, and then they changed it to a Sunday afternoon. So
Sunday
I
afternoon.
thought so I thought maybe we'd have more fun. Well, we want to do it with Elisa. That would be fun.
She's here. She's coming in the night before Thanksgiving and staying until I'm not sure. I think right after. She'll probably be here.
Okay. Well, we
I
can
should call her and let her know that that's happening. But
yeah, that's right. So
what else?
I'm confused.
Do you have any other announcements to make?
We are just going to have all kinds of different sales and things. The Me Bag is making its premiere at the Design Influencers Conference. So, and I'm excited about that. I started to plan, and I'm getting all excited about the different things we're going to do there at that in Atlanta. That's in March. So if you're a designer and you're headed that way, gotta stop by the booth and see the bag.
Were you in
cute.
Jamaica while I was at High Point?
No.
Okay.
You came back and then I left.
I can't even remember.
I
know that I ran into some of our fans that listen to our podcast.
Yay!
I ran into Deb Daly.
Thank you.
I ran into Deb a couple times.
Yes, exactly.
She's hilarious. I love her.
I know. So, hey, I think we are at a half an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed listening to us. Follow TDX Podcast on Instagram and
That's right.
Facebook. We have the Design Exchange. Facebook groups just recently changed, so I don't know how that's working right now.
I know. Oh, I have something that I wanted to add real quick.
Daniel
Danny
Russo.
Danny and I can both do individually. But that is interior design gift certificates for Christmas. So if you want to give the gift that keeps giving and giving and giving and entertaining you along the way, get a gift certificate from Danny for interior design or me. So depending on, what your aesthetic is, or, just give our offices
a friend
call.
that thinks they need organizing or window treatments or something.
Yes, that's right.
Something
blinds, furniture. You have a bunch of furniture in stock.
Ooh, we're launching. Yes, for the new year, I have a bedding line coming out and some.
Oh, that's right. That's your big announcement.
I'm looking at it right now. It's not for sale yet because we're still trying to figure out the details.
But logistics, yeah.
It's in, and we're going to be launching. I'm going to be launching. I have some things coming up, but I'm going to keep them secret for a little bit.
Yeah,
But
exactly. So,
yeah.
okay.
All right. Happy
Well, this was
Friday.
fun.
Enjoy
Happy
designing. I can't believe we're actually doing this remotely and we figured it out. Now I got to
I
figure out how to process the video and
right.
all the rest
And
of
put
it.
it on YouTube. We have to
Yeah.
get a YouTube channel together.
Yeah. I have one, so I'm going to put it there. And
High five, Danny.
high five. It's been great
High
talking to you.
five.
You
All
guys
right.
enjoy
Have a good
designing.
day.
Happy designing. But yeah,
Happy
follow
designing.
Fine Designs and Interior, Fine Designs INT on Instagram. And my
That's
new
right.
handle is Daniel Russo Home, I think.
Yep.
And Danny Russo. And yeah, we'll talk soon.
Okay.
Have a
See
great
ya.
weekend. Bye.
All right. Bye.